Got original 1950s. They put these in the Ford trucks, and we have custom built this, and that guy's actually got a 1937. He's custom building. It's a car, and this is the radio he picked. He wanted in it because it's small and it looks good, and we can do whatever he wanted to do with it. We've took it, repolished all the chrome, redone the background lens, brand new black control buttons, repainted all the black in the back end lays, and done a full Aurora Design conversion on it. It now has AM FM stereo, 4 channels out, 45 watts a channel. It has a pre-out on it if you want to add a sub, so it will kick. A very small case. You can't cut them down much smaller than that. They're already small as it is. It has auxiliary in, which is automatic. We'll be demonstrating that. It has USB port. You'll be getting a thumb drive with it with some music on it and the files and this video. And that will play your music. This will also charge your phone, your devices. Auxiliary in above it. It comes with a harness, or you can put it in a round hole. Is push button operated. And the push button also operates the Bluetooth. It has Bluetooth, hand-free phone calls, voice assistance, voice ID assistance, and the radio will seek and scan for you. I'll demonstrate all that. It has a built-in balance and fader in the toner control. We're going to show you that. This is your mic you plug in because it's too small to get a mic up here, and I ain't wanting to drill holes in the front of it. So you just plug in this mic, run it wherever you want to. It's small, you can take that off. That's just kind of a what I call a clown nose on it. And right now you're on FM, treble and bass. You won't go to AM radio, you just turn the unit off and right back on. A little light LED turns red. That's AM radio.
Ryman Auditorium and other Nashville concert venues. Plus,
off and right back on takes you right back to stereo. Turn that off so we can actually make a video. Phone's ringing off the wall today. That's how you work your AM FM. You dial, everything works like it always did. Auxiliary in, you'll get a male-to-male cord like this. We're going to plug a little iPod into it. You can plug anything you want to into it as long as it's got a head and puts out a signal that's got music. It'll automatically transfer over for you, so XM radio, satellite radio, CD players, your phone, iPods, MP3s. And all you do is just plug it in, bring it up, and turn it on.
I searched to find the love within.
The LED is gone to green. That means you're on auxiliary in. Anytime you want to come off auxiliary in device, whatever you got, all you do is just simply turn it off. And then 20 seconds, the radio will go back to where we had it. We're going to let it do that. But if you want to shorten that 20 seconds, it remembers where you're at. Just give me an extra 20 seconds because they said that. Battery's about dead. But if you want to shorten that 20 seconds, all you do is turn it off and right back on like you were swapping from AM to FM. It remembers where you're at. But we're going to let it automatically change back. You might be putting your device up and whatever, but the radio will change back over to where we had it. Change back.
At AmeriCanaFest.com or at Granny's new and pre-loved.
That's how your auxiliary in works.
Badges provide access into shows.
We're going to run our Bluetooth in. Bring our phone up, make sure we're on Bluetooth. We're going to let the voice assistant help us out.
Jesse Scott here.
All we're going to do is take this push button and hold it down.
On your way home.
Bluetooth ready to pair.
The Ada
Showed up on our phone. All we do is tap on it. She'll tell us when it's done.
Pairing completed. Bluetooth connected.
Alright, now we're connected up. We're going to do a voice command. Use our mic. Make sure everything's working right on it. We're going to tell our phone to play some music. It will take up the multiple devices. It will always pick the very first one that you pair up, in case you got other people to drive your car, which most people don't.
And he's also the most hated.
His real life conversation.
We're going to bring our phone up, hold this push button down, bring Sirius up on our phone. Play music. Going to music on my phone.
Georgia.
To advance your songs, you have two ways of doing it. You can take your push button and go one time, it'll advance your music. Or you can take the tuning knob and go up once with advance your music. Back, and we'll take it back to your music. Or we can press it twice to back up on this one. Repeat or back up. Well, my phone is ringing off the wall today. If a phone call comes in, all you do is just press the button to answer it, or turn the tuning knob up. We'll let that call in. It will go back to doing whatever you had the radio doing. It will override everything. Go right back to where we was at. So it's basically set up so you don't have to have your phone in your hand and get a big old nasty ticket. They're getting kind of personal on that. We can operate bringing it up with the volume knob too. Let's go back to radio. We're going to use the volume knob instead of holding this down. All we're going to do is turn it up twice.
Georgia.
Stop music. Going right back to radio. That's how your Bluetooth, everything works. You can work it here or here or here. It all works together. It's all in your manual. Now we're going to do USB. You'll get a thumb drive with the files on it, music, and this video. And when you first plug it in, it's going to go straight to it. Same way advancing your music. Press it once, advance it. Twice, we'll back up or repeat. Or you can use the tuning knob. Back up, repeat. It works both directions. This here, you can hold this button down and put this in pause, like 1 second. Put it in pause, back to radio. Or I can do it with the volume knob by going down twice. So you've got multiple ways of making it work. If I want to go back to my USB, it depends on how long you're down, whether it goes back to the same song or not, because, you know, it's kind of computerized. Just take the volume knob, go down twice, right back to it. Go back to radio twice, right back to it. Now we're going back to radio. It does so much I get confused. But after you get to working it a while, it will work fine for you. That's how your USB and everything works. There's your Bluetooth. This is lit up because you're logged on. If we turn this radio off now that we've done the initial pair up, and say it's your phone, well, every time you get in this vehicle and turn this radio on, she will come on and say Bluetooth device connected.
Bluetooth connected.
There we go. Alright, let's go back to USB. Down twice. 1, 2. Now if you hook up 2 speakers, you'll have balance built in your toner. If you hook up 3 or more, you'll have balance and fader built in your toner. So we're going to demonstrate that. Wide open treble, wide open bass. Let's go to the middle of it. Now we're going to go into the fader mode. We're going to go clockwise like a 12 to 2 motion. She will come over there and say in the fader mode. As long as you're moving that after she says that, you'll be in the fader mode. You can fade from front to rear. After that, we're going to go back to the center notch. We're going to go counterclockwise 1, 2, and go into the balance mode right and left. Let's get a song we won't get in trouble with.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
There we go. Alright, balance mode, fader mode. 1, 2.
Fader adjust.
Rears, fronts. Balance it out, let it beat. Now we're going to go into the balance mode. Counterclockwise, 12 to 10 motion. 1, 2.
Balance adjust.
Right side, left side. Balance it out, let it beat. Now we can hear all 4 speakers, so all we got to worry about is treble and bass. That's how you set it up, your balance fader, depending on how many speakers you got connected to it. Now we're going to go into the last mode. Let's go back to radio. 1 second. We're going to let it cycle back to radio. This radio will seek and scan for you without the needle moving. I'll show you how to lock on the stations and actually find them, and how the voice identification works. If you take the tuning knob and that little LED will get it to flashing. Go 1, 2. Now it's flashing. Now we're going to start scanning stations. This is great if you're out of town going down the road and you want to look up stations and you don't want to fool the radio because you're busy driving. So we're going to go from station to station.
Good?
80%.
80%. Just be together. That sounds beautiful.
Two men in the choir are a couple.
With him while I went to school and worked part-time in an office. One day, Mother called and wanted me to visit her in San Francisco. I hadn't seen her since I was...
Still scanning. I say we like that station there. All we're going to do is take the volume knob and go, tuning knob and go 1 time. It's going to start flashing quick. Now we can stay there and lock on it, or it will go quiet till I find it. There it is. Back to normal. That's how your seeking and scan work. Now we're on FM. We would like to know what station it is. So we're going to take the volume knob and we're going to turn it up 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
91.1.
Or do you know how much?
We want to know what that station that is. 3 times. 1,
Plenty
2,
of support
3.
for Democrats.
I went back to USB. Takes you a little while to get used to it. Let's go back to radio and let's see what station that is.
Here on the driveway. We ain't got
1,
one of them
2,
fancy grills,
3.
so this
94.7.
Jeez, you've
So
got
it
to
will
be kidding me.
identify the station for you. Since you're on FM, you have an AM dial. That's how your seek and scan voice ID works. This is custom built going in a car, and I appreciate you letting me do it for you. Thank you.
all in one store.